Scorpio, how are you? Every time I do your reading, I'm like, Scorpio, how are you going? How was your week? This is going to be a weekly reading, and I've changed the format slightly because this week I'm also rolling out the April Practically Soulful readings. So the week that I do those monthly readings, the weekly readings will be a little bit brief, but they're going to take on a new format just to offer you guys something different. So you will have a theme, you'll also have a crystal card, you will have a soul message, and we will see how the tarot can help clarify with some practical confirmations. Okay, how you going, Scorps? You having a good week? How are you feeling? You like time to yourself, so obviously I'm not saying that you're not struggling with being in isolation. Rainbow Dragon, do you know a Cancer? Rainbow Dragon. Maybe I'm talking to Scorpios that are connecting into some really high vibrational energy, seeing themselves, their lives from a whole new perspective because they've had this time in isolation. Notice your dream state. Okay, a lot of cryptic stuff happening. Dragon energy is very ancient. It is encoded in the fabric and fiber of the energy grids of this reality, this dimension that we are experiencing. And yes, we are having a multi-dimensional experience. Maybe you are a time walker. You are experiencing different realms, different realities within your dream state, within your wake state, Scorpio. This is a time of rainbows and activation of higher chakras, the infusion of 5D elements of ourselves. Rainbow Dragon. Let's see what other cards want to come up when it comes to, let's do crystal cards first and we'll do soul message. Rainbow Dragon, I'm going to keep that there. She's so beautiful. You might be finding yourself to be some form of a leader in some way, guiding others, your loved ones, in very practical terms. They might see you as a sense of inspiration and wisdom. That's what I'm picking up by connecting into the Scorpios out there. You might be connecting into some collective energies, yes, which I've already mentioned. I do want to say, work with the rainbow colours. You might notice rainbows as well. You might see symbolism of rainbows in your newsfeed on Facebook. Look at it. This is connected into the Aboriginal dream time, the rainbow serpent. Go Google that. You know, the rainbow prophecy of the American Indian Hoppies, the Hopi tribe. Rainbow Dragon. I love that card, I really do. It's just, I haven't seen it for a long time and I've seen it twice today. It's funny how the readings take on a vibe, like, maybe I should chuck it around and play around with how I do it, rather than do it from Aries, Taurus, Gemini. Maybe that's how it's meant to be. Okay, Scorp, Crystal Doll. Jasper. I was about to say Gemini. Jasper. Unfolding, nurturing, manifesting, and continuity. Isn't that relevant? Work with some Jasper this week if you've got some at home. So I'll put it up here on the screen for you. Jasper comes in all shades, there's different colours. The energies of Jasper are subtle and deeply felt. Subtle and deeply felt, very much like rainbow, very much like dragon energy. Its colour reflects the earth's blood, and like the earth, it is in no hurry. It allows us to slow things down and gives us time to draw a breath and see the bigger picture. Jasper works well in conjunction with other fast-moving stones, allowing the energy to be balanced and grounded. Maybe you are that higher wisdom, that balancing, that source of inspiration for those around you. In differing shades and patterns, they can have specific properties. The slow-acting properties are useful for nurturing the self and any projects in mind. It offers determination and an ability to see things through. This could simply be in terms of completing something, Scorpio, or more importantly, helping one to overcome obstacles and conflicts by generating assertiveness and decisive behaviour. The longevity expressed makes us mindful of the long view, the old view, ancient knowing, higher view, the journey we are on, Scorpio. This healing energy in Jasper is unifying and calming. It is also good for energies and activities relating to the sacral chakra, all right, so our creative energy. Drawing this card indicates there is a need for quiet, clear determination and thought, Scorpio. Think of an issue or concern. Are you looking to the long term, or are you merely satisfying immediate ego-based will? All right, maybe you are. Instead of being drawn, and you might still be working in essential services, you might be more drawn to taking this higher view and stepping into some healing properties and really looking at yourself. And you might be journeying in the mind. You might be journeying in dream state, not wanting to connect into your mainstream reality in many ways, yeah? Let's see if, oh, soul. I feel like I've missed a card, but I haven't. Maybe I did that in the last reading. I hope not. Okay, Scorpio, what are we on? 5 minutes. Acceptance. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. I think I'm talking to Scorpios that are very much in reflection mode, and at the moment healing with Jasper, working with Jasper as you do that is going to help with the balancing and the calming, the longer view, okay? There's some shadow elements here to how you've seen a situation that you ultimately didn't get to communicate your truth, but you are accepting it because you're coming into clarity. Because you're transcending, you're working and looking at things from a higher view, your journey to date. Your possibilities are starting to look upright. But there's only a little bit of black there, okay? Acceptance. You are seeing things, Scorpio, from a whole new way. I think I'm talking to Scorpios that are looking back on their past, their journey, and they are now lifting their heads and finally seeing and genuinely connecting into hope and faith. 1, 2 of Swords. So out of fear, removing the blindfold. Stepping out of fear into acceptance, all right? You have been on a 2-year journey that has been quite significant, Scorpio, energetically speaking. It's another jumper. 3 of Wands, genuinely feeling optimistic about the path ahead, seeing your shifts come in, knowing what the game plan is. You've got a plan. You can see stuff start to manifest, come in, okay? The results of your effort of the last 2 years, the results of your effort to come to a point of acceptance and see the higher view of your path, the healing journey you have been on, nurturing yourself and choosing continuity, continuing the journey despite the pain of the past, despite things that have been hard to accept, perhaps, Scorpio. The world is your oyster. You're starting a whole new chapter, okay, from fear. And, you know, that might even just be just needing to take that blindfold off to take the next step, which is what you might have been coming out of recently. Maybe there was something this week that triggered this too, but I felt this was more about a 2-year journey. Because the 3rd year, and I know this is represented by 3 weeks, this is 2 years, 3 weeks, but maybe 2 years and 3 weeks ago, that might be relevant. The new moon energy recently in Aries, which was at the end of March, kicked off a whole new decision where you are optimistic about plans made manifest. Okay, you might have even just put some intentions out there. You want to explore the world. You want a whole new world. You're ready to open up your world. You're ready for the next chapter. You're ready to close off a chapter through the energy of acceptance, yeah? Connecting with this, Scorpio. Connecting with this rainbow energy. That could mean anything. You might see symbolism of dragons. You might see rainbows. You might see something that looks like this, just beautiful rainbow kind of energy. You can go as mystic or as practical with that as you like. Rainbow energy is ancient knowing. You know, my soul chose my path for a reason, for the learning and the wisdom of acceptance, you know, for the clarity, the ability to manifest and experience unfolding, you know, to experience self and life. Okay, this is progressive energy. 2, 3, world. You're moving up in many ways, the Scorpios I'm connecting into, and I think the next 3 weeks are pivotal for even those that are even thinking of traveling as soon as you can, like overseas travel. okay? But opening up your world, experiencing a whole new world. It's almost like I'm connecting into Scorpios that are like, once all this is over, I'm going to go. You know, you're looking out. This is optimistic, okay? The fruits of your labor. Your time to shine. Really step out there. I'm also connecting into Scorpios that are perhaps even putting themselves out there on any level, okay? This could be public recognition, all right? Something you've moved from fear, out of a fear energy. You've accepted, you've embraced acceptance, put yourself out there. Maybe you have some ancient stories to tell. Maybe this is an ancient project you've been wanting to do. Inspirational project. Maybe you are an inspiration. Maybe you are creatively inspiring others. Okay? Stepping out of fear into optimism, seeing some results manifest. This is your ships coming in. An opportunity to come in. The world is coming in. The world sees you. Going in and seeing the world. Whole new chapter, Scorpio, and I think the next 3 weeks are very powerful in the manifestation of evidence of that. And your last 2 years has been a journey, no doubt, but you have transcended and incorporated acceptance to a whole new level. You have upgraded, because this is your theme, the Rainbow Dragon. Okay? Hope you have a beautiful week. I'll see you next time.